High in the Bolivian Andes, where the air thins and the mountains whisper secrets older than history, lies a place that defies explanation. Stone blocks, shaped with laser-like precision, are scattered across the plateau like the remnants of a shattered machine. No metal tools, no written language, no wheels, just impossible craftsmanship frozen in time. This is Puma Punku, and for centuries it's left even the most seasoned archaeologists asking one simple question. How? Today we're not chasing aliens, we're not invoking lost civilizations or ancient astronauts, because the real story, it's far more incredible than fiction. And it starts with a civilization that shouldn't have been able to build any of this. Picture this, you're standing at 12,800 feet above sea level. The wind bites at your face, and ahead of you, a sprawling field of stones, each carved with such geometric perfection you'd swear they were 3D printed. The largest block here, over 130 tons. That's heavier than a space shuttle. Yet it's been shaped into a right-angled, polished surface that fits seamlessly with other stones around it. Some of the most famous are the H-shaped blocks, dozens of them, each one subtly different, yet designed to interlock like massive pieces of ancient Lego. Archaeologists call this place Puma Punku, the door of the puma, but most who visit leave with more questions than answers. How did a civilization with no steel, no wheels, and no written plans carve stone to tolerances tighter than modern engineers? How did they move these blocks across mountains from quarries miles away? For years, the world had one answer: they couldn't have, so they pointed upward. Aliens did it. It's time we give credit where credit is due. The builders of Puma Punku weren't intergalactic architects or time travelers. They were the Tiwanaku, a civilization that rose nearly 1,700 years ago and created one of the most advanced cultures in pre-Columbian South America. From 300 to 1000 CE, the Tiwanaku controlled a vast region spanning what is now Bolivia, Peru, Chile, and Argentina. At their capital near Lake Titicaca, they engineered canals, built ceremonial pyramids, and developed agricultural systems so efficient they could support a population in one of the harshest climates on Earth. And Puma Punku, that wasn't a remote temple. It was part of their spiritual core, a ceremonial site designed to connect the human world with the cosmos.
So how did they do it? How did the Tiwanaku achieve stonework that still baffles modern architects? It starts with the stone itself. Most of the blocks are red sandstone and andesite. Hard, but not impossible to shape with patience and technique. First, workers would peck the surface using stone hammers, roughing out shapes. Then came the grind, hours of polishing using sand, water, and endless human effort. Over weeks, sometimes months, surfaces would be refined to smoothness, edges sharpened to exact right angles. But here's where it gets clever. These blocks weren't just carved, they were designed. The Tiwanaku used standardized measurements and modular components. The H-shaped stones, not decorative. They were structural, pieces of a bigger architectural system, like ancient prefabricated parts ready for assembly. This wasn't guesswork. This was stone engineering, and they were really good at it. Modern technology is revealing secrets we couldn't see before. Ground-penetrating radar, 3D scanning, and digital reconstructions have uncovered something incredible hidden beneath Puma Punku: a sophisticated water management system. During rituals, rainfall and channeled runoff would flow through subterranean tunnels, re-emerging through hidden outlets in a choreographed display of fountains and streams. Picture it. Sacred chants echoing through stone corridors, while water, guided by invisible design, bursts from stone fountains. An engineered illusion, part ceremony, part spectacle. This wasn't just a structure, it was a performance. Of course, where mystery lives, controversy follows. Some researchers argue the Tiwanaku didn't carve these blocks at all. They cast them, using a proto-concrete mix of crushed stone, ash, and organic binders. Chemical analysis of some stones reveals unusual compositions, possibly supporting the idea that they were molded like clay, then hardened into rock. But here's the catch. Many archaeologists say these minerals occur naturally, and the evidence for tool-based shaping is overwhelming. Peck marks, tool wear, unfinished blocks, mid-carving. Could both theories hold some truth? Perhaps, but cast or carved, one fact remains. They mastered their materials in ways that still inspire awe, but building is only half the miracle. These blocks didn't appear out of thin air. The quarries, some were 10 miles away, others across Lake Titicaca, and yet here they are. The Tiwanaku used wooden rollers, fiber ropes, sledges, and raw manpower. They likely built earthen ramps and employed wooden levers to shift blocks into place. One recent study revealed rope-making facilities near the ruins, evidence they produced heavy-duty cords strong enough to move 100-ton stones. It wasn't magic. It was organization, physics, and grit. Moving a single massive block might have taken months, but they did it. Repeatedly. Now, here's where it gets spiritual. The layout of Puma Punku is no accident. It aligns with the solstices, equinoxes, and key astronomical events. During the spring equinox, the rising sun shines directly through specific stone doorways, illuminating central chambers, a cosmic calendar etched in rock. And underlying it all is the chacana, the Andean cross, a sacred symbol representing the three worlds, the heavens above, the surface world, and the underworld. From above, the layout of the complex mirrors this geometry. To the Tiwanaku, architecture wasn't just functional, it was cosmic. Every wall, every angle, every shadow meant something. Today, as lasers and drones reveal the true genius of Puma Punku, archaeology is finally doing something even more important: listening. Indigenous Aymara communities, long dismissed as superstitious, have preserved oral traditions for generations. Stories of softening stone with plant acids, of sacred mixtures passed down through ritual, not record, of using sun, sound, and spirit to shape the world. And as it turns out, some of these myths match up with what science is starting to find. The past isn't just buried in the dirt. Sometimes it's been alive the whole time. We just weren't listening. In the end, the mystery of Puma Punku isn't just about how they did it. It's about who did it and what it means for us now. The Tiwanaku weren't gods. They were human, just like us. They didn't have machines, but they had vision. They had discipline, and they had time. With no blueprints, no digital tools, no modern cranes, they built something that still leaves us speechless 1,500 years later. That's not science fiction, that's human potential. And it might be the most important reminder we have. The greatest things ever built weren't made with technology. They were made with imagination. The ancients didn't need aliens, they had each other. And somehow, that was enough.